Hey dudettes, my name is Ayla and welcome back to Coming Out on Top. It feels like it takes forever for Saturday to roll around. Once it does, you're all butterflies. Where could Amos possibly be taking you? You'll hear Amos' motorbike roar down the street outside. You hurry down to see him. Hey Muse, your chariot awaits. Where are we going tonight? That, my friend, is a mystery not yet to be revealed. Is it poetry related? Perhaps, perhaps not. You'll see soon enough. I want you to wear this blindfold. He also has a strap of thick black cloth. We're going to a secret place. The blindfold is mandatory, if you're up for it, that is. You briefly recall the grunts and thumps you heard in Amos' garage. Fine, I'll trust you. I mean, I don't see why not. You take the blindfold and tie it around your eyes. Amos lifts you onto the bike and the two of you motor away. The smell of Amos' leather jacket and the sounds of the motorcycle engine and the bustle of the city consume your senses. You begin imagining the fate that awaits you. It's silly, but you start to fantasize that he's a superhero and he's recruiting you to be his sidekick. Wait, no. We need cool aliases. Or maybe we could just be Amos Man and Mark. Criminals across the city will know and fear Amos Man and Mark. Or maybe this is a setup for the cruelest breakup of all time. Pretend like it's this crazy mysterious date and then be like, you know what, this isn't working. I think we should see other people, only to leave me abandoned in some remote place crying my eyes out. The ride seems to take forever, but you love every second of it. Eventually, you feel the bike come to a stop, the engine cut off, and the motorcycle lifts as Amos gets off. You hear waterfowl shrieking and the sound of distant splashes. Hope he doesn't put me in a sack and drown me. You can take that off now. Ooh, I got your boat right! Yay! You remove the blindfold and see a magnificent old show boat. On the side, you see the name, the Shrieking Halibut. A boat? Correct, that is a boat. We're going on it, right again. Right, I think they have short boat because I've been waiting a game for some time. How many can we? How quaint. Nice, I've never banged on a boat before. And you very well may never. Anyway, let's go. She's such a prude. Okay, no. How romantic, I can't wait. It's going to be wonderful. Are we even gonna sex with him at the end? Because I feel like he has a very negative response every time I do anything, like I said, anything remotely sexual. Anyway, let's go. The cruise starts with a 7-course meal and a showing of the classic breakfast activities starring Josh Peppard and Audrey Hepburn as Holly Golightly. Please forget the tasteless scenes with Mickey Rooney. You'll otherwise find it's a remarkable film. After dinner, we'll be treated to a hot stone massage. From there, who knows? Whoa, sounds wonderful. I mean, as much shit as I'm giving him because of how romantic and way too corny his poetry thing is, he has great date ideas. Like, those are the type of dates you're gonna remember. The two of you climb the gangplank. That's what it's called in English? The gangplank? The bangplank. I'm sorry, I couldn't resist. The two of you climb the gangplank onto the boat and make your way to the dining room. Waiting on each table is a bottle of chilled champagne. Wow, how much money does he have though? Amos pops the bottle and fills both glasses. A generous pour in hoping for a generous night. Let's toast. To you, to everything possible, to all prospects, great and small. And to you too, and to everything, all this stuff. Yes, to all this. It is great, isn't it? The two of you settle in for your meal. Oysters and pearls to start along with the movie. Pearl tapioca, how perfect. Although I doubt Miss Golightly would be as interested in these pearls as the ones at Tiffany's. Honestly, I wouldn't know where to stop with someone like that. George Pepper seems to be doing an admirable job so far. He seems so casual. Well, you do know he's gay, at least the characters. Oh, okay, I can see that. Just then you hear a mean sounding shh directed at you. You shut your damn mouth. The second course, a stunning looking salad arrives. Winter chicory salad with chestnut puree. Chicory-dickory. Go make me show you my chestnuts. I was supposed to laugh and all eyes lock up the two of you. On the rush of shh, I said you again. You know, I think I would date Mark. Not gonna lie. That looks amazing. Almost as amazing as you. Oh. I like the other one more, but the walk was just to take that one, so. Turning back to the movie, you watch Audrey Hepburn climbing into bed with a shirtless Jess Pavitt as the two of them snuggle and smoke cigarettes. Think about how nice it would be to snuggle with Amos. Amos catches you eyeing him. Something the matter. We should, do that later. I don't smoke. Without the cigarettes though. That sounds lovely. Next up, you're served sauteed filet of Pacific yellowtail, Maine sea scallops, white quail, and Elysian field lamb. What? I don't think I would be able to eat any of these things. I don't even know what half of it is. The second to last course is an andante dairy a cappella consisting of orange muscat jelly, roasted ruby beets, California red walnuts, and brown buttered toasted brioche. What? You're not sure exactly what all that means. Okay, I'm glad it's not just me, but it's delicious. You begin to feel a kinship with Holly Golightly's taste for the finer things in life. Me too, buddy. Finally, the waiter brings a collection of extraordinary looking desserts to choose from. Ooh, wow, are these for me? Take the candied rose petal champagne gelato. I'm fine, I don't think my friend here needs any of this. Oh, I want to see how he handles that. Oh, it's so mean. Actually, I have the cake. My friend here will have the bowl of shut the hell up. Pretty good. Maybe I should be on the tree. Wink, wink. Maybe, I think definitely. Okay, he's a little more flirtatious now. Okay, yeah, this one. A fine choice. The movie ends with the male lead searching for Holly Golightly's cat during a downpour. Is this a metaphor for something? Very astute, it is indeed. So like, even though he's gay, he's not looking for wet pussy, like she's turned him straight. Come on now. That's an interesting interpretation, but a bit misguided. I think it's pretty obvious. I mean, why else have it be a cat in the ring? It's saying that gay men are attracted to feminine women, which, I mean, whatever. That's not it at all. The cat represents the ability to love and be loved. I don't know, but you do seem like you've thought about this. I think it's actually fairly obvious. In any case, did you enjoy the film? Okay, which is okay. So that cat, is that supposed to represent love? Yes, the cat represents her ability to love and be loved. The fact that he's gay and she's messed up serve as counterpoints to make their relationship even more improbable and thus more profound. In any case, did you enjoy the film? What a great movie. I loved it. It is indeed. After the movie and me, you want very much to lie down, relax and digest. Lucky then, that's what you're doing next as you and Amos meander to the massage area. You remove your shirts and assume position. You're trying not to gawk too hard at his thick, burly, shirtless body. You feel rather puny in comparison. You imagine him hauling you over his shoulder like a bushel of bananas. Okay. Or rescuing you from a burning building. He just looks so goddamn impressive. Your masseuses, Remy and Jacqueline, wander in and greet the two of you. Remy makes a beeline for you, a hint of mischief in his eyes. You think for just an instant that maybe he wants to hurt you. Jacqueline cracks her knuckles and proclaims her ability to loosen up even the toughest flesh. That sounds kind of creepy. Amos gives you a look, like he's concerned. Like, tell my mom I love her if this doesn't go well. Go easy on me, I'm not necessarily looking to have my flesh loosened. Once the masseuses start, your concerns evaporate. A large hot stone wrapped in a towel is placed at the base of your spine. And with a warm stone in each hand, Remy begins working your back, up, down, and around, the warmth penetrating the hard slab of smooth rock and unraveling the knots in your muscles. Lost in the sensation of the expert kneading of your flesh, you forget where you are. The only sounds there are the river against the boat and occasional exhale of uninhibited pleasure. You peek over at Amos, who appears to be having as blissful a time as you. You begin to wish that this will never end. And just then, it does. It seemed so perfect and over far too quickly. Getting up, you and Amos smile at each other. I feel unburdened, like some weight's been pulled off me I didn't know I was carrying. Sublime. I just realized how fucking blue his eyes are. That felt incredible. You two are absolute masters of your craft. Thank you so much. You try to think of eloquent words that could somehow convey the deep gratitude you feel. Yeah, thanks bunches. You immediately begin wondering why you just said thanks bunches when you've never honored the phrase before in your life. Like your brain was waiting for the most embarrassing possible moment before unleashing it. What the hell, brain? Why you gotta do me like that? Well, Mark, what would you like to do? Should we walk around a bit or head back to the cabin? I'm so relaxed, I want to keep this feeling going. Then let's head back and lie down. Pretty! Okay, maybe you know what, I can stand the poetry if he's this fucking, like, if he pulls all the stuff that every fucking single day, then I can handle all the corny poetry. Holy crap. Back at the cabin, you're struck by the smallness of your quarters. It certainly is cozy. I might even call it snuggling. I'll go a step further and call it cuddly. I'm not sure I'd say that cuddly is a step further than snuggly. How about snugglicious then? That is definitely better than snuggly. Let's settle into a snugglicious room. You guys are such dorks. The both of you sneak into bed, lie down and look at each other, and immediately begin laughing. Well, that was easy. That's what I was thinking. So I was pondering something. What were you pondering? Your dreams. Not in the literal sense, but the big picture. Kind of what you want most for your life. Or out of life, as it may be. I got plans a bit ambitious. I'm still thinking about it. This might sound unusual, but I don't have any right now. I'm just gonna see where things take me. I don't know. I'm pretty anxious about it. I'm still thinking about it. Good. You've got time to consider things. These are decisions that should not be made in haste. I guess it's weird. Before I came out, I worried about that stuff a lot more. I mean, I'm still worried, but it's like I feel a bit more confident that I can handle whatever comes my way. That is truly a good thing. Well, what happens next? I'm not sure. I don't think I'll know until we stop talking. Maybe you could, put on a wizard hat. You're about to bone, Andre. Just answer the freaking question. Say nothing. Maybe you could put on a wizard hat. Shh, don't say another word, please. I'm sure getting get a lot tonight. Mark, shut up and kiss me. Just answer the freaking question. Fine, I think we're going to kiss. That wasn't so hard, was it? You're about to bone, aren't we? Not if you keep saying things like that. What's the big deal, baby? Don't speak. Don't speak. Amos leans towards you and you towards him. Your eyes meet for a second as you feel his warm breath on your lips and inhale his scent. You're closing your eyes and he his. Your lips wander slowly towards each other's and slowly, wonderfully meet. Ah, that's a sweet picture. The smooth, supple touch of lip on lip, the relinquishing fears, the expectations of two joined in single first kiss, head racing, head swimming, impossibly perfect but real. You cannot stop, cannot want to stop, cannot do but to kiss and kiss more, if only this could be forever. The hardness of pushing in, trying to taste everything in him, feel everything in him, wanting giving way to greater wanting. Then his hand touches your arm, firm and delicate at once. Your hand on his side, hoping him and this to be real. Is it just me, or has the narrating become much more poetic too? And finally, stopping only for need of air, the two of you part lips and open your eyes. Diving back into each other, you meet again, reveling in each other the flavor of lip and tongue. Kissing until your mouth's numb. Past the sun setting, wildly through the night, over and over in search of relief to desperate need, until finally the sun is seen again rising. In the morning, a dark thought passes through you. The memory of standing outside his house and wondering about those two men. Not one to ruin the moment, though you'll let it pass. After a wonderful night, Amos drops you off in the morning. You return home, realizing you've completely forgotten to ask Amos about the men visiting his home. He'd tell you if it were important, right? Monday! You munch on a jelly donut left on the counter. Despite the amazing weekend, that thing with Amos is still bugging you. Gefuldte Krapfen! What? Ian brushes past you into the kitchen. He's actually wearing glasses now. The jelly donut was invented in the 15th century Germany and called Gefuldte Krapfen. The creator of said ingenuity, however, is unknown. The current term for them is Berliner. Yeah, they're called the same thing here in Denmark. You don't look foolish trying to use the original term these days. More questions? I've got answers. Yeah, do those things even have lenses? Is this a trick question? This is an IQ test. You're saying that as part of the test too? Because yeah, they most certainly do have lenses. Kinda hard to see through though. The kitchen door swings open. Oh boy, and do those things even have lenses? Please, not falling for that one again. I don't even want to know. So Mark, how did it go on your last day with Amos? I'm assuming it was amazing. It was incredible. Everything about him is incredible. No, well, there's just one little thing. Trouble in paradise? What happened? I like to put my formidable cranial powers to good use. You know how I barked over there? You explained what you saw and heard, the big men, the noises. Troubling, but like all things of this universe, that's probably a good explanation. Okay, as much as I want to rip those glasses off his face, he's right. You can never know the truth without having the surrounding context. Yeah, like that time you found me covered in maple syrup in the bathtub, I'm sure that looked weird, right? What do you mean look? That was really weird, Ian. How else was I supposed to find out what a waffle feels like before it gets eaten? Can we go back to the Amos thing? Sure, let me gather my cranial energies. Ian stands there, eyes closed. Two men, bikers, grunting, moaning, for crying out loud. Silento! You stare at Ian as his eyes suddenly flutter open. Amos is part of a wrestling sex cult of some sort. They wrestle for sport and sex. Occasionally, when one of them dies due to internal hemorrhaging, they sacrifice the victim to Osiris, the Egyptian god of death. Ian, shut up. Mark, should we just drive over there and ask Amos in person? Yeah, I'm going to ask him about it. It's definitely bothering me. If it's nothing, I'm sure it won't be an issue. If there's something weird to it, then I want to know. You can't, because I'll be sacrificed. Actually, no, your tires are flat. Whoa, is this further evidence of your extraordinary powers of perception? Well, that, and I borrowed Mark's car this morning and drove backwards over the parking space in the garage. What? You see, I was thinking the Museum of Natural History. I've been taking an interest in more intellectual pursuits since my awakening. Anyhow, I'm sorry, I'm getting fixed, okay? I don't know where the speakers are pretty well. Just take my cruiser, Mark. You cycled your way over to Amos, lost in thought. Is it too early in the relationship to just stop in like this? Am I crowding him? Oh my god, am I being clingy? Why am I so knotted up about this? It's just an honest-to-God question. Is it really none of my business? Maybe I should just pretend I'm stopping by. No pressure, no major interruption, just a hello. What's more pleasant than a hello? Excuse me, dear. You turn your head at the intersection to see a 40-something woman with streaks of grey in her hair staring at you riding a bicycle. You don't look like a typical lunatic, so I'm going to assume that you aren't. But you're thinking out loud. When she talks, you notice she has a way of saying certain words that sound like they're being capitalized. What? Sounds like you're nervous about meeting someone. Let me give you a word of advice. Just one word? Yeah, exactly one word. Okay. Alcohol. Alcohol? Yes, alcohol. You can have a hit of this if you'd like. With one hand steadying the bike, she uses the other to pull a flask from a jacket pocket and screw the lid. Brandy, it'll calm you right down. You consider the ramifications of 1. Drinking from a single flask, 2. Drinking while cycling, and 3. Showing up bust at Amos' house. Thank you, but I'm not really a flask person. Honey, we are all flask people. Every one of us on this godforsaken planet. Now, if you want to suffer under the delusion that you're somehow different, go ahead. But the sooner you're honest with yourself, the sooner you can drink. The sooner you drink, the sooner you can go get that man you've been muttering about. She offers you the flask. Yeah, pretty sure I'm not supposed to do that. You can't be serious. Have it your way. She pedals away, nearly careening into the side of a garbage truck. Don't drink and drive, kids. You reach Amos' house and approach the door. You begin to wonder if you've made a mistake. Amos opens the door as soon as you knock. Well, what a nice surprise. Hi. I wasn't expecting you. I would have cleaned up a bit if I'd known. Please come in. Oh, that's a nice place. So, a drink perhaps? I got some pink lemonade. Water would be great. Be right back. I like it. What the hell am I doing? How do I talk to him about this? Alright, deep breaths, deep breaths. What's that? You notice a large wooden chest next to the love seat. Leave well enough alone and try to calm down. Actually, no, let's have a look-see first. Inside are tons of photographs of books, a few DVDs, a few newspaper clippings, and a Mexican wrestling luchador mask. Looking through the photos, all of men either wearing singlets, half-torn or singlets, or nothing at all. Every picture features the men either wrestling or having sex. Some appear to be doing both at the same time. Wrestling porn? Many of these are of ammos. Realizing the gross invasion of privacy you committed, you quickly put the pictures back and close the chest lid. But it's too late. Amos is standing in the hallway staring at you, looking furious. What the hell are you doing, Mark? Just looking around. I don't know. I guess curiosity got the better of me. You have no right to go through my personal effects. I don't know what the hell you were thinking. I think you better leave now. Apologize. I'm sorry. It's said that I stopped by the other day to say hi and saw these two guys walk into the house and there was this grunting and moaning and dogs started barking. Oh, that was you? Yeah, it sounded like I was gonna get my kneecaps blown off if I showed my face. Well, maybe. My bodies can be a bit trigger happy. He glanced at the trunk. So, what is all this about? Yeah, no. I mean, I'm already here, so... Leave well enough. Alone, I want to try to calm down. You wait anxiously for a minute until Amos returns and hands you a glass of water. Listen, Mark, there's something I need to talk to you about. Aha, he's finally going to come clean. There's probably a logical explanation for those men, and the moaning, and grunting. What? I have a certain pastime that is a rather significant part of my life. Oh? I'm part of a wrestling club of sorts. Oh, wow. Me and a few other guys like to put on wrestling gear and have at it on weekends. That's pretty cool. Wrestling seems like clean, innocent fun. Oh, does it really? Well, it's not just wrestling exactly. Things also get a little, well, sexual at times. It's just that, I don't know, it's a very strange thing. I realize this, but I've been doing it for so long it seems normal to me. I'm sorry if this is a shock. So, you wrestle other guys and then have sex with them? Basically, yes. Although it's not about the sex so much as the competition and camaraderie. I understand that this may be difficult to process for some people. If you're not okay with it, say so. I won't think less of you for it. I knew you were perverted, you big old freak, you. Well, I suppose it can seem a little disconcerting. I need to tell you something too. I actually love canned meat. Don't hate me. That's unforgivable. Get the hell out of my house. What? So I'm just kidding. Seriously though, I cannot approve of canned meat consumption. It causes dementia among great many other maladies. Seriously? It actually sounds incredibly hot. Count me in. That's not the reaction I'm expecting from you, but it's certainly wonderful to hear. Seriously, who doesn't like wrestling or sex? Like two of the greatest things in the world, right? Absolutely correct. It's like chocolate and peanut butter. You, or burgers and fries. Bacon and eggs. You and me. Yes, indeed. Mark, this has been quite a day. Now that we've got things cleared up, I believe I have something else I need to take care of. Your yearly sacrifice to Osiris? What? Never mind. Gregor, he's still angry I bested him in that poetry reading. He's challenged me to a match tomorrow afternoon. Your ex? Yeah, he's part of our wrestling league. We do spar every so often. Oh. In that case, kick his ass for me. Thank you for your support, Mark. I'll do my best. If you'll excuse me, I've got to prepare and make some arrangements. Wednesday. Classes be long and pointless today. You get a text just as you walk home after your last class. Amos, I need to see you. What's up? Rough day. Come over? Okay, when? Now? The sooner the better. You grab Penny's bike and head out. Everything's going fine until you reach St. Magnus Avenue. That's what that means. There, you're stopped by an unending group of riders engaging in a critical mass event. Bicycles as far as you can see in either direction. You won't be crossing the sea of humanity anytime soon. You look at them, so happy, they ride practically a gala. Jesus, hurry the F up. A young woman with dress sees you waiting and gives you an inviting look. Come on, she says, join in. You stare at the cyclists. You think you might be able to join the group, then escape using a side street. Okay. You get back on your pedals and join the ride. Like a swarm of insects sharing a single mind and purpose, you're swept by the energy and mood. Everyone just cruising, chatting, enjoying the freedom of the entire street. You try to steer the bike out of the crowd, but you find yourself blocked in by wall-to-wall cyclists. Moderately askew, bummish-looking gentleman pulls alongside you. Where we going, man? Who knows? Well, why are we going there then? I guess because everyone else is. That's terrible reason, man. What is up with this dude? Look, how do I get out of the swarm? You can't. You know why? The cops set this up. That's why. I don't know how I'm supposed to be talking. Like they're just herding us out in one place so they can take us all down at once. Oh, it's nice to meet you, but I think I'll turn off here. You know what? You're crazy, man. You'll fall right into that trap. What does all these weird capital, non-capital letters mean? You notice the moderately askew gentleman look away from you for a moment, at which point you break and duck out of his field of vision. You hear him yelling, "Where'd you go, man? Did the cops get your mom?" Is he supposed to be having dreadlocks? I didn't even look at his picture. He's looking around with your wild eye but can't see that you're right behind him. You feel a little bad for ducking out on your new friend, but quite frankly, it was kind of freaking you the hell out. The way he enunciated the end of each word and ended each sentence like an excited question was causing some cognitive dissonance. Suddenly he starts yelling, "It's the cops, man! Everybody run! Cops, 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 cops! Save yourself, it's the cops!" The bumpish gentleman waves his arms wildly over his head in warning before bolting from the pack down an alleyway. Like fire in the brush, shouts of cops spread down and back up the procession, at first with only a few people fleeing in panic. But like in any group, the most extreme feelings reverberate the loudest. Within seconds, a critical mass reaches critical mass and disperses like water over rocks, flowing in any and all directions fast as it can. Except for you, the one guy who knows what actually happened. You see some of the other cyclists look back at you and raise their fists in solidarity. "Fight the power, brother," one yells. "Who is that guy? He's out of his mind. One man facing the power structure alone," another claims. A crowd blocking one of the streets watches you in awe as you approach. "I am Mark Matthews. I will not veer. I will not stop. I am the one-man critical mass." Cheers from the other fleeing cyclists answer your proclamation. "One man critical mass, one man critical mass," yells the crowd, parting reverently before you. You high-five at least a dozen people as you sail past. You pedal off towards your meeting as fast as your legs can push. This whole cyclist thing is so fucking weird. And I'm like fucking the fish with, just weird. You reach Emma's house. The door is unlocked. You let yourself in. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry I'm super late, but you'd never guess what. Oh no! He got you. Oh my god, what happened? Why? Well, I don't know how to put it except I lost. Gregor did this? Yes, but it was on the level. After all, I answered his challenge to battle. We fought. He won. Are you hurt badly? No, it's just superficial. My pride more than anything else. Do you want to take a walk? Not at the moment, no. Want to talk? Yeah. I feel as if I failed. Not so much in the fight, but more so that I let it get to that point. Just stupid, really. I reacted in haste. What I should have done is quit this ridiculous fetish of mine. Don't mistake my meaning. Wrestling was fun and exciting and it worked for me for a long while, but it is a younger man's providence. I suppose this is a hard-won lesson. I'd be foolish to not gather the meaning of the situation. We have to understand our limitation and listen to the nuances, the soft notes of our lives that guide us down the right path. Say something inspirational. Failure is not a call to re-examine your reasons, but a call to arms to try again and again and again. As much as it is required, you must give. A man cannot bow to the worst, the lesser or lower, and call it wisdom. Especially when such a bullcrap rationalization. Perhaps you have a point. Think, what would Walt Whitman do? WWWD. I must consider this for a moment. He looks like he's struck by sudden inspiration. We are going to challenge Gregor to a tag team match. What? He's terrible at working with other people. It doesn't matter who he gets on his team. They'll like unity and teamwork. But I do not and cannot wrestle. At all. This is just amateur stuff. I'll help you train. Trust me, I know when I'm onto something. Whatever you lack in strength and training, you'll make up in speed, vigor, and with my help, cunning. Okay, I mean, why the hell not? It's not I'm going to die or anything, right? This is a master stroke. There is an order to all things in the universe, Mark, whether we can see that order or not. And the ability to detect that order lies not in conscious thought, but in having the sensitivity to notice those higher truths in the depths of our being. All you can think about is being sensitive to the world of pain that awaits you. Mark? Sure, yeah, okay. Then we've agreed. I'm going to go 10 more wounds. Then I'll issue the challenge at once. And it's gonna go bad. Well, I'll see you guys next time. See ya!